My business, part of it anyway, is processing, inventorying, shipping out books for people who want to sell FBA. I'll get people who come up to me and they're like, well, explain to me why I would use you. Books are heavy, and when you're shipping out in 50-pound boxes, people don't necessarily become fans of lifting heavy things. The second thing is that Amazon has a lot of rules, and as a newbie seller, you can run into trouble fairly easily. We get tons and tons of newbies. So our entire process is basically around steering you around the most common screw ups so that you can actually survive and learn long enough to become successful. The third thing I would say, until you've processed a lot of books, you probably don't recognize how much of a time sink it is. Books have mass, they have to be carted around, they build up in heavy stacks and they take over your kitchen or your office. It's not too long into the process that people are like, oh man, I wish I had somebody to ship these for me. You don't have to feel bad about that. That was universal. Part of the reason I got into this business is because when I was selling used books on Amazon, every single bookseller I knew, and I must have known hundreds, had piles and piles of books around their house, around their business, that they were definitely going to get to listing someday. You don't have to feel bad if you want to farm that out. I would say after bookkeeping, prep is the most common thing for people to outsource. That's why there's always going to be a business for me.